All right, you've probably watched plenty of videos about setting huge goals, building vision boards, or hitting your first 10,000 month. But let's flip that idea for a second and focus on the opposite side. The tiny, everyday micro habits that feel so small, they almost seem not worth mentioning. And that's exactly why I wanted to talk about them because most people don't. So, with that said, here are 5 daily micro habits that likely won't make you rich overnight, but if you stick with them, they will almost certainly improve your quality of life. And after the third habit, you'll begin to notice a pattern and understand the bigger effect behind these simple actions. So, let's dive in. Wash your plate right after eating. This takes less than a minute, and it stops your kitchen from turning into a disaster zone. Because honestly, if you don't do it now, you're probably not doing it later. And for those thinking, I have a dishwasher, this still applies. Just put your dish straight into it. Don't start stacking plates like some kind of leaning tower next to your sink, which leads perfectly into micro habit number 2. Put your things back where they belong. If you don't want to constantly lose your keys, then it's pretty simple. Return items to their place. Instead of tossing your jacket on the chair, hang it up properly. It might take an extra 5 seconds, but searching for something you lost could easily cost you hours. Unless, of course, you ask your mom, then somehow it magically appears. Lightly clean your room, not a full deep clean every day, just the basics. Make your bed, pick up clothes, and throw away random trash that's been sitting there forever. And this doesn't just apply to your bedroom, it can be any space you spend time in. Your environment influences your behavior more than you think. Now, here's the important part. Habits 1 through 3 aren't just about being clean or organized. That's only the surface benefit. When you practice these small habits daily, or any micro habit, you're sending a deeper message to your brain. You're building an identity of someone who takes action immediately. And if you can train yourself to handle the small things without delay, you'll find you need less motivation when it comes to bigger, more important tasks. No matter what habit you're trying to build, one of the most effective ways to stay consistent is by tracking it and recognizing small wins. Personally, I've used a simple habit tracker for years, and surprisingly, it's had a huge impact on different areas of my life. So if you're curious, you can always try one for yourself. Moving on to micro habit number 4, check your bank balance daily. It might sound like overkill, but this one habit can seriously change how you handle money. A quick daily check makes you more aware of what's coming in and going out, helping you make better financial decisions. Most days you'll just glance at it and move on, but sometimes it'll remind you to shift money around, avoid missed payments, or make sure your money is sitting in the best place possible. Finally, micro habit number 5, add 1,000 extra steps to your day. People often say we should walk 10,000 steps daily, which is about an hour and a half, so adding just 1,000 more steps only takes around 9 minutes. And if that still feels like too much, that's just 0.6% of your entire day. But here's the interesting part about this habit, and really all the habits we've talked about. Once you start, you usually keep going, because objects at rest stay at rest, and objects in motion stay in motion. Those extra 1,000 steps can easily turn into 2,000 or 3,000 without you noticing. The same applies to washing your plate, putting things away, tidying your space, or checking your finances. And before long, you'll start approaching your bigger goals with that same mindset. That's the real message here, the massive impact that small daily habits can create. So if you want to achieve big things, begin with small actions, and let consistency and momentum carry you forward.